Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name's Taksheel, right back from Bombay, India, and this video is especially dedicated to my Italian American friends, especially to my Italian friends. How are you doing in Italy? Grazie, Italia. And today I'm gonna narrate very special story about the biggest mobster and a gangster of his time. Yes, you just did correct, Mr. Alfonso Capone. And just yesterday I was reading his Wikipedia article and I found it interesting to make a video on it. So right here I am with the video, and I'm also gonna reveal some interesting facts about Al Capone in this video. So stay tuned, like it, and enjoy it. So I'm not gonna start with telling that Alfonso Capone was not a person to mess with, because he has been accused of more than 200 murders. Not like that. Instead, I'm gonna narrate in a very simplest, short, and a possible manner that Mr. Alfonso Gabriel Capone was born back in United States in New York City, in Chicago, uh, right back on 17 January 1899, right at the end of the 19th century. And he was one of among eight siblings in his family, and his family was especially Italian immigrants in United States. Means they were migrated from Italy to United States just to earn a better living. And this was the time where most of the family from other nations were shifting to United States just to earn a better living, because they thought United States is providing them job opportunities, and that's why they were shifting to United States just to earn a better living. That's it. Uh, and Alfonso Capone's family were really trying to set up their business in the United States. And talking about Alfonso Capone's childhood, his childhood were really nasty, because yeah, most of the time he was kicked out of the lectures, and on one occasion he was even kicked out of the school because he behaved with one of his teachers, misbehaved with one of his teachers. And that's why he was thrown out of the school. And after dropping the school, he was usually involved with the gang members down the Chicago street, who were usually into stealing vehicles out of that and bootlegging business. And to my Italian friends who do not know about bootlegging business, that is illegal manufacture of goods, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, illegal running of casinos in the city, and that all includes in bootleg business. And Al Capone was intelligent enough that soon he grew up in this syndicate and became a mob boss until 1920s. So during the 1920s, which was the prohibition era, United States government was putting down restriction on all the illegal business that was running across the nation. And here comes Mr. Alfonso Capone. Here comes one guy, and he stood up and flourished all his bootlegging, all his gambling, all his prostitution, all the illegal running of casinos across the New York City, especially in Chicago. The main centers were in Chicago, and by that time he was also responsible for brutal acts like violence against other gangsters and other mob bosses. So at that time, Elliot Ness, an American prohibition officer, was somehow succeeded to stop Al Capone and Al Capone's business deals and all that. Talking about the interesting facts about Al Capone. So, do you know that Al Capone was also diagnosed with bacterial infection called syphilis? This infection usually spread person to person, just like coronavirus these days. And after spending 11 years behind the prison cell, behind the prison bars, uh, he spent rest of his life sick in bed. diagnosed with this bacterial infection until his death in 1948. And he had also developed red spots all over to his skin because of this bacterial infection. These are the terrible symptoms of this infection, and this has also caused him headaches and brain damage problems. And because these are the terrible symptoms of this disease, so he was facing something like this. And it was looking like it was a payback of the crime and mistakes what he has done to New York City. And talking about his second interesting fact, he would bribe the tax officials, that just to save himself from paying taxes. And those officials used to keep the money with themselves instead of returning it to the government. Means those tax officials were those that were also corrupt. And, and after finally he got arrested due to his 1929 massacre on New York City, especially in New York streets, and also because of his illegal businesses running across the nation. He was captured by United States government and was sentenced to 11 years of imprisonment. So that's it. And if you like it, please subscribe my channel and stay tuned for more videos like this.